Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So as you can see from the title of today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my YSL Toy Lulu bag review. I've had this bag for quite some time now. It's been a few months. I've used it quite a bit. So I feel like I'm in a good position to actually talk about the bag. I did mention it in one of my favorites video. And as well as it was featured in my handbag collection video, so if you haven't seen those, please go check that out. So yeah, I'm going to be sharing this with you. Again, as a disclaimer, I am not a professional. I'm just sharing with you what I've observed and what I've learned since having this bag. There are already a lot of reviews on the internet, specifically YouTube, in regards to this style of YSL bag, but for me, I feel like you can never have too many reviews, right? I just can't. If you're someone like myself, before you make a big financial commitment to purchase a bag like this with the price tag it gives, you want to watch as many review videos as possible. So for me, you can never have enough, right? And I feel like mine's a little bit different, of course, because it's not black. I feel like everyone has the black. I have a beigey, taupey sort of colour, so something different. I know there are other videos, but just something different, and I hope you appreciate that. Okay, let's get into this video. I thought I would so I still keep mine in the box in this kind of way. Don't ask me why. I just like to keep my bags in the original packaging they came in. It just makes me feel like my bag is safer and more secured that way. So this is not necessarily how it came, but it was bought on Farfetch, and Farfetch always gives a dust bag for the bag to be protected. And this is the box. This is the box that the bag came in, right? Simple portable box, and I keep my bag in there. This is the actual YSL dust bag that I keep my bag in. And here's the bag in question. This is the beautiful YSL Toy Lulu bag in taupe/beige. I'm just going to put the box away because it's making a lot of noise. This is the bag. This is the beautiful, beautiful bag in question. Now I've got my laptop in front of me here so that I can basically like share with you as many information as possible regarding this bag, because I know when I was watching reviews on YouTube about this bag, I found that really, really helpful. So the color in question, it looks, I'm not sure how it's coming across on camera, but it's a taupey color, right? So it's taupe, not quite beige, right? So they do have a beige tone, but this one's taupe. So this is slightly darker than beige, as you can imagine. This is leather. I don't know what type of leather exactly. And the quilting detail, this quilting that you see, this detail here, is what you call the chevron quilting, which I really love, and it seems to be a signature thing with YSL now. Well, I don't want to say now, but it's a lot of their bags have this chevron design. It seems to be their signature. And with mine, I have the gold hardware, gold tone hardware, which you can see just throughout the bag. And I like the minimalistic look of this bag. It's not quite minimalistic because, of course, you've got a massive logo of YSL literally staring in your face, literally. So, but I like the simplicity of the bag. You know, it's simple in nature, and I feel like in some sense for me, I feel like it's a bag that I feel like even in years to come I would still be able to wear and not feel like it's out of trend. And even if it is, I really don't care for how much I've paid for this bag. I will still use it even if I'm 50, right? It's a perfect everyday bag, and honestly, it looks smooth, but this type of leather, honestly, it is durable. And you know, I'm a mom, I have a little toddler. Little, of course toddlers are little. I don't know what I'm saying, people, forgive me. I have a toddler, so even when she's playing around, like, I don't know, scratching whatever, picking things up and staining. I feel like I can easily wipe this. It's not a problem. I don't want to, of course, like dig my nails into this, but it's not the easiest leather to scratch and like, I don't know, peel off or whatever. So it's very durable and I love it for that reason. The handle is thin, as you can see, and I really like that. It adds to the look. It adds to the look, honestly, and it's adjustable. Now, I don't know if... Okay, so when I watched other reviews on YouTube, I did notice that other YouTubers' handles, sorry, what do you call this part? The adjustable strap, shoulder strap, was a little bit different. I feel like their one did not give them that many choice in terms of like adjustment. And what I observed was that maybe the earlier design of this bag, this particular style, maybe it was really designed for the taller lot. I don't know, maybe for taller girls. Whereas I'm 5'3", and with this particular style, or this bag that I've picked up, I can adjust it. You can see it's got many holes to adjust the bag through, and I've adjusted it to a length that allows it to sit well for my body frame. So it's not sitting at an awkward angle. And I love that. And to be honest with you, before I actually purchased this online, I made sure to go to, I think it was Selfridges. Yes, I went to Selfridges London. I live in London anyway, but yeah, I went to Selfridges just to try on the bag, just to see how it would sit on me before I, of course, make the purchase. And it worked in my favor. It was perfect. So I don't know about the earlier designs, but because I did notice a lot of the YouTubers that had the earlier designs did not have it as adjustable as this one. I think they only had like 3 holes rather than as many as I have now. So that's definitely a pro for me. So let's just get into the bag, inside the bag, right? So this is what it looks like on the inside. It's got this middle compartment here. Now again, with the earlier design of this Toy Lulu bag, I think there was a like a small compartment even in the in-between side here. And I know a lot of people kind of find it pointless because you can't even put your card, your bank card in there, or your credit card or whatever. But I'm so glad mine doesn't have that. It's got a back pocket here. And it's got like some card. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's got some card compartments here. So if I don't want to put my card holder in there, I can just fit the cards that I need for the day in those compartments. And I really, really love that. It's got the YSL detail here. So I'm really, really happy and very pleased with my purchase. I cannot complain about this bag, and it looks small. In fact, when I actually first set my eyes on it, I actually thought this was much smaller than I actually thought or anticipated, but it fits everything that I need for the day in terms of like my absolute essentials, so can't really complain there. So I'm just going to give you like an idea of what fits in the bag, and then I'll basically talk to you about the pros and cons that I've so far found about this bag, and I hope you guys find that helpful. So I've got my hand cream here, which I'm going to fit in my bag. So I'm going to fit it here. I'm going to put that right at the bottom. I've got my lip gloss. So again, putting that there. I've got my AirPods, putting that there. So again, with perfumes, I just have samples. So I've got my perfume sample in there, and I like to, because it's Byredo, I just thought it would be special and leave it in the box. I'll put that in there. I'll even put my card holder in there as well. I've got my hand gel, which I'm running out of. I'm going to put that in there. I've got a pen, so I'm going to put that in there as well. I've got the face mask. So I'm going to fold that. I'm just going to try and like put everything in neatly as I can. I've got my lipstick. Just putting that there. I've got some mint, some menthols. Just putting that there. I've got this Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream. I love this, by the way. I'm actually going to get the full size. I have so many samples of this, so that's what I've been using. I love this cream, but that's not what this video is about. So I use this as a lip balm. Essentially, sometimes I can use it as a hand cream as well, but I mostly use this as a lip balm. Okay, so I'm going to put that there as well. And last but not the least, actually, I've got one more thing, but I've got my makeup powder. So I'm going to put that on the back here. Okay, and the last thing I'm going to put is my phone. So this is where it gets a bit tricky, because I might have to reshuffle things a little bit just so I can fit it in a lot better, but I'm going to show you anyway. So I'm just reshuffling because I can only try my best to multitask here. Okay, right, so just doing a bit of reshuffling. So if you remember, I put the hand cream right at the bottom, so I'm just adjusting that slightly. Okay, so now this is my bag. Everything fits, right? Everything fits perfectly inside. Of course, I could, if I wasn't filming, I'll be able to put things as neatly as I would like in my bag, so then it's easy to get, and I'm not sort of like, I don't know, bringing everything out of my bag just to get to the very last thing at the bottom of the bag. So anyway, this is what it looks like, and now I'm going to close it. Okay, this is what the bag looks like, and it fits. I don't think the shape has been distorted in any way, and because it's quite a puffy looking bag, it doesn't lose its shape, if that makes sense. So I really like that about this bag. Really like that. Just gonna stand up just to show you what it looks like. So it sits somewhere around here, just below my belly, and if I wear it as a crossbody, again, same thing. Guys, I'm going to give you the measurements of the bag. So in terms of measurements, the width of the bag here is 20 centimeters. So the width, I think, starting from the bottom, is about 20 centimeters. The strap is about 55 centimeters, and I think that's with the longest you can adjust it to. The height of the bag is about 15 centimeters, and the depth of the bag is about 8 centimeters. So a pretty decent size bag for an everyday, you know, going out bag. And I think for the price point, I think it's okay. Of course, I think the price did go up a little bit last year, if I'm not mistaken. And I think I got mine discounted, just a little bit discounted. I think I got about 10%, you know, using my husband's account as a new customer. So yeah, anyway, the price of this bag, it retails now for 1,120. So yeah, really lovely. Can I say it's worth the price? I don't know. It's hard to tell when it comes to like all these designer bags and stuff like that, because I think a lot of the time you're just paying for the brand. So yeah, anyway, for me it's hard to justify. I just think if you see a bag that you love and you can afford it, just go for it, really. So that's that. Now let's get on to the pros and cons. Pros, I've already mentioned pretty much all the things that I've said about the bag in terms of being able to fit my absolute essentials are pros. In terms of the colour, I love the colour that I've chosen, and the hardware, the gold tone hardware that goes with it, because I feel like it goes with everything that I wear. I'm pretty much a gold jewelry sort of person anyway, and it goes with almost every tone and shade and color of clothing in my wardrobe. What else can I say about this bag? I love the fact that the strap is adjustable, and I love the current design of, and I say design, not that it's really changed much, but in terms of like the small little details that I feel like has been changed a little bit. I love the fact that I can actually wear it crossbody and it sits beautifully on my body for my frame, right? What else can I say about that? I think those are the few pros that I can say about the bag. Now, the only con that I would say, not only, the only thing that, two of the things that I would say as are cons are, I did wish that this middle part, which I highlighted in the beginning, wasn't there. I think it takes, you know, as much as I'm able to fit a lot of the things that I fit in the bag, it would be nice to have that more space, because then I don't have to worry about shuffling things and putting them to sit in a certain way in the bag. I think with that part taken off, it allows the versatility to be able to fit a lot more, I think. And perhaps some people might argue against that and say that having that middle part helps them to organize their bag a lot better. I think each to their own, really, but for me, I would say that's a con. The other thing that I would also mention is, it would be nice to know that there is a chain version for this bag, just to kind of give a bit of versatility. I wonder if it was mixed with the chain and leather, how that would sort of look. But then in saying that, I'm also the same person that sometimes do find chains on bags, if they don't look right with the bag, it can make the bag look a bit cheap and tacky. So it really depends. If they can pull that off, then that would be really, really amazing for this bag. But I think a little bit of chain and the leather would look really, really amazing for this style of bag. That's really it. I love the size. I love the size. It's not, you know, for me, I feel like there comes a time where you need, I don't know, like, I don't even know what I'm saying, but yeah, I love the size. It's perfect for me. I don't know if I would have liked it to be a little bit bigger, and in which case, if I did, then going for the Lulu small or medium size would have been perfect. And that in itself even gives the chain, gives that chain, what you call it, that one has the chains that comes with the bag. But anyway, we can't have it all, can we? But I love this bag so much, and overall it's definitely a positive and a recommend from me. I would definitely recommend that you go somewhere that sells the bag and actually try it on yourself, just to make sure it sits with you, and to make sure that you're not also buying the maybe older version of the YSL bag. And I say older version as in like maybe the very first design of this Toy Lulu bag. I think those were the ones, watching the other YouTubers, I know they had a bit of problem with the whole adjustment and where it sits on them, but I'm so grateful for mine, and that's not an issue for me. But anyway, that is all, guys. That is everything for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please, as I always say, please, 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 I would really appreciate if you can like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe, please click the notification bell so that you know when I upload a new video, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.